know. Just be careful, you got the squeaky chair. But anyway, hey, good evening. Yeah, good evening, y'all, or good afternoon.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Happy New Year's. It's good to see y'all. Here we are again, 2023. A new year. Another story turned the page. And here we go with another full year of surprises and whatever else it'll bring. So today we will be taking a look at some things that I like to call Now and Then. It takes a look back at the original G1 to where we are today as far as some Transformers from time to time. So I figured right now it'd be a good time to go ahead and cover it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a couple of the old G1s and cover them from where they originated from to where they're at now.
So, stay tuned.
Now, this is what we call Now and Then, or Now and Then and Now, however you want to say it.
I would like to prefer then and now.
Yeah, that's what he likes to prefer it as. Then and now. Which either way is pretty much correct. Okay. Hey, like we said, Happy New Year's, y'all. It's a brand new year. We have more things coming to the channel, so y'all bear with us. It will happen. But for now, what we're going to be taking a look at is the original G1.
Getaway.
G1 Getaway. This was what they originally had back then, and this is where we're at today.
And this is the Mastermind Creations version of Getaway, which they're calling Exodus. But this is obviously Getaway. And this version of Getaway is from the IDW Transformers comics.
Okay.
And this is also made by Mastermind Creations, which is a third-party company.
Okay. So this is made by Mastermind's Creation, third party. This is their take on Getaway. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to pull him off to the side. I'm going to let Colton talk for a couple minutes, transform this guy right quick. The G1 original Getaway was originally a Transformer that had a Power Master at the time, and it was his little buddy. He could not originally transform without Rev.
And Rev here is the Power Master.
So,
and he turns into the little engine piece, like all the other Power Masters do.
So at that time you had your Power Masters, Target Masters, and Hit Masters. Well, Getaway was a Power Master, which means they had engines that transformed, little guys that transformed into engines that made them unlock their little spring gimmick and made them transform. Now this guy is just so old, you could just pull him up and that's the engine right there, and that is Rev. I'm going to transform him right quick. There's nothing really to him. You had little opposable arms that can come out, and there you go. That is Rev. That would sit in this little compartment right here. And this little compartment, once Rev is put in there, will activate that little gimmick right there.
But if you lose your Power Master here, you can still transform
Getaway.
Getaway. And the way you still transform him is of course you do want to push this down, but there's this little button here that you can push down, and that will help unlock the front part of the car and fold down, and that will pop up the head here. So if you lose your Power Master, you can still transform your Getaway figure.
Yes, and Colton is right. And like I said, from G1, this was from the planet Nebulos. And I forget how it goes. Either they arrived at the planet Nebulos, and these little guys in the cartoon were Nebulons? Am I right? I think I'm right when I say that.
I think so.
So that's where the G1 cartoon went with that. Now, when you go into the comics, they go into something a little bit more different back then, which I'm not even going to go off into that. But anyway, where this is just for here, now, then. So what you can do without Rev, you're supposed to have Rev in there. You could go and take it, and we're just going to put it right here. Do a quick transformation on him. Take this, come up with the arms, and we're going to fold out his fist, and then you're actually going to take this, spring it up, turn it around, and then you're going to turn it around that way. And this guy does have some age on him. He is old, and he is starting to yellow really bad.
And here's the Mastermind creation.
So that's what we have for then and now. You have the original G1 Getaway. Now you'll see the similarities of where they went with the G1 compared to where they are today. One thing that they kept in mind for the G1 Getaway to where we are now is the shoulders. The shoulders that flare out. Just like the original G1 Getaway, his shoulders flared out. They kept some of the head sculpt the same. Now this one here has got some chip paint on it. But like the head crest, they kept the head crest the same. They pretty much kept the color of the face the same. Along with the eyes. Because you can see the little dots right there on the head crest. So they kept some of that. And pretty much the face is almost exact. They just updated it with this one right here and made it more modern. So, what else?
Oh, and another differences for both of these Getaway figures is, like you saw, the G1 here is a Power Master, whereas the Mastermind Creations one is not.
It is not. Let's see here, and like I said, this is his little buddy Rev, and anytime when I have little guys, I like to just kind of hang them off the original Transformer. This way it looks like they're doing something instead of just standing there. This Rev is a Formula One. He's a race car. He is a souped up race car. This guy here.
You said Rev instead of Getaway.
He's right. He is right. That's Rev. Rev can't go nowhere. He don't have wheels. He can only sit on top of Getaway. There we go. Getaway is a beefed up race car. Man, I'm getting all tongue twisted here. He is a beefed up race car. Racing and some of these are original stickers. I have not put any new stickers or anything. So what you're actually looking at on this Getaway is at least 25 years or older.
Which means these are the original stickers.
Yep. Those are original stickers, and he's got a little buddy named Rev, and now we go. This was 1990? The beginning of the 90s?
1987.
I don't know. I think it was. I'm going to have to look at the date. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure when he come out. I know it was 19...
It's like 1987.
I'd have to look. I'm not sure. Well, wait a minute. Well, we'll tell you right quick. What am I thinking? It's right there stamped on there.
I remember because there is the date here.
Okay, what does that say? That says Hasbro Incorporated?
1987, yes.
1987. Okay, well, what am I thinking? Alright, well, y'all, we know now for sure that this Getaway is at least 25 years or older. And 1987. And this is what year?
This version came out in 2020. Yes, 2020.
2020.
Which is where this figure came out in.
Okay.
And he turns into a little Cybertronian car.
I guess you can call it Cybertronian sports car, race car, something like that.
And another thing that I forgot to tell you is that this guy is a repaint and a heavily remold of Mastermind Creations Calidus, which is their take on Rodimus from the IDW comics.
Okay. Well, like I said, as far as them having something in common, they only have maybe 3 things in common from where it started to where we are now. The shoulder pads, the shoulders, and the way that they flare out, just like the original G1. The head sculpt. The head sculpt is the same, pretty much, because you have the cowl that comes up, the points, just like you have right here. The crest still has these certain circles on them, along with the mouth plate.
And another thing that they kind of did kept the same is the back spoiler of the car, which is the blue spoiler here, is on the MMC one too. Because you could see here.
Okay. All right. The colors are the same. The colors, they pretty much kept to the original colors. Blue, white. I do not know what color this would be. That's like a reddish purple. It's not a purple. And that's not a reddish. That's like a, I don't know how to say it. I want to say magenta, but I'm not sure if I'm correct when I say that.
And I think the MMC one had reddish purple too.
So,
Yeah, it kinda does.
so
Could you clearly see the reddish purple?
yeah, that's almost the same color. It's a little bit deeper in contrast with the other one, with the original. So, that's pretty amazing. Like I said, this is today's standards. This is 1980s standards. Big difference in between technology from the 1980s to where we are today. They took certain keynotes off of the original and just put it on this guy, but then they totally reformatted a whole lot of stuff. But they did keep a couple of things original from the 1980s. So I don't know if there's anything else to add. How about you, Colton? What do you want to say?
Another thing I want to tell you about the Mastermind Creations one is his gun here is the Rodimus gun, just a little bit modified here. And Getaway, the original Getaway here does also come with a gun, but he comes with his own gun, not the one that looks like Rodimus's gun, like the MMC one here does.
Yep. And you can't forget about the little guy right here. He just looks bad. He's ready to do something to somebody. I don't know. Transform into an engine or something. I don't know. And then he fell. Yeah. It's pretty good. This guy right here, he's like 1980s. And that's his little sidekick, Rev. So, I think that is it. These then and nows, or now and thens, however you want to say, don't take too long. It's just a quick comparison from where we were when the original toy started to where we are in today's time. Big difference, 1980s, 2000s.
And we have done some then and nows in the past before, so now I think we're bringing them back.
Yeah, well, we just need to. I like to do it now and then, here and there, just to give people some type of reference from what we had in the past to where we are today. Because, like I said, it's important for people to know the past to understand the future. So that is it, and we will be doing some other things. This is just one of them, along with the other reviews that we have to do and get done and stuff like that. And hey, y'all, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And I hope the best for every one of y'all, and luck and peace and well and happiness. Me and Colton both. So with that said, we are going to end it, and I will talk to you later. I'm going to let Colton wrap it up and wrap us out.
And if y'all like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. Or if you want to, y'all could also follow me or support me on Patreon. And I will leave a link to my Patreon account in the description box down below. Or you can click on the little Patreon box right here in this corner. So I think that's about it. So thanks for watching.